Good morning, everybody. Happy Friday to you. It's going to be a great show today because my daughter Lia is back. She's my youngest daughter. And we're going to be talking about something really exciting that is bringing her so much joy in her life right now. And I cannot wait for her to share it with you guys. In addition, we're going to be talking about the fact that we are officially today 1 week out. Look at me talking to myself here on my phone. We are 1 week out from 90s Con. We've got birthdays to celebrate. We got lots to do today, guys. So, are you ready for joy? Because I am. Let's do it right now on an all new episode of Project Joy Live. Good morning, everybody. It is Fun Friday. Woohoo! It's so nice. I'm so glad it's Friday. And I'm excited because, as I mentioned, we are officially 1 week out from 90s Con Hartford. And it's getting real, you guys. They finally released the photo op schedule and all of the other things that we need to be ready for 90s Con, because y'all know I get very outside of the box. I mean, outside of what's natural to me. I make a whole spreadsheet. I've got my spreadsheet happening. It has 3 pages this year because we're going for 3 days. It's very exciting, very exciting. Leah's here this morning. She's going to be joining us here in a little bit to chime in on our Joyversation, and she's going to be sharing with you a project that she is working on. For those of you that don't know her or don't remember, Leah is 9 years old. She's my youngest daughter, and she has been working on a very special project that is bringing her joy in her life right now. And she's going to share all about it, and also how you might be able to get involved as well, which is exciting. I would love for you to comment down below and let me know what is bringing you joy today in your life. A few things that are bringing me joy, other than the clear, we're 1 week out from 90s Con, and I'm very excited. I am also bringing me a whole hell of a lot of joy is the fact that we had a little sickness going through our house, but it seems to be coming to a close now. It seems to be coming to a close now. And I said to myself, thank God we were sick before 90s Con and not that weekend. Find me some wood to completely bang on here. And so at any rate, really excited about that. I'm also wanting to celebrate my friend Ning Lapat this morning. She is the owner of a Roy Thai garden in Middletown, Connecticut, which is the most incredible, authentic, delicious Thai food. Ning is from Thailand, and she put so much love into this food that you just feel it. I go and see her and I sit down and eat at her restaurant because my doctor is up near Middletown. And so I'll go after an appointment to make me feel better. And when I was having a down day, my husband took me up there and I just felt so much better afterwards. It doesn't make it any worse, of course, that, I get a nice big hug from my friend when we go up there as well. So I want to wish a very, very exciting, happy anniversary to Aroy Thai Garden and my friend Nigla Pat. Wishing you so much love and thank you so much for being my friend, for loving people the way that you do, and of course for your incredible food. So that's bringing me a lot of joy to share that as well. Also, have you guys seen this show called Found? Let me know if you've watched this show called Found. I went down a little rabbit hole. So, for those of you that have never been to a con before, I mentioned that we're going to 90s Con Hartford coming up next weekend. And at these cons, they will have panels where the celebrities come out and they talk about their experiences with whatever it is that they're famous for. So, it could be a show, a movie, music, whatever. And so they have these panels, and you have the opportunity at the end to ask questions. So sometimes before I go, I'll like look up some information about the different celebrities or whatever, and I'll try to come up with like good questions to ask if I'm chosen to ask a question, right? So I went down this whole thing the other day, and I saw an interview with Mark Paul Gosselaar, who played Zach Morris on Saved by the Bell. By the way, Mark Paul Gosselaar, Elizabeth Berkley, and Mario Lopez are all going to be at 90s Con from Saved by the Bell. Super excited about that. But for those of you that have seen Saved by the Bell, you know what a kind of like bubblegum pop character Zach Morris was, and the show was in general, if we're being fair, right? So I see this interview with him, and it's a great interview. And at the end, she's asking about his current project, which he said is this show Found that he's been working on. So I started watching this show, and it is so good, like so good, such a completely different character for him than Zach Morris on Saved by the Bell. However, it's also it's just a really good show. It's a really good show. I can't give much away because even the very first pilot episode has such a huge twist at the end. So I can't really give it away for you. But I will say that the premise is about a woman who, as a child, she was kidnapped, she escaped, and as an adult now, she has a firm that helps find missing people. That is the premise of the show, and that's all I can tell you. But that is bringing me a lot of joy. I'm almost completely caught up. If you guys have Peacock, it's on there. I am not sure the channel. I want to say NBC, but I could be wrong if anybody out there still has cable. But I will find out and I will mention it on Monday for sure. I will remind myself. You could also Google it too and not have to wait till Monday's show. But it's a good reason to come back if you needed a reason to come back. I want to head over and check out the comments this morning. Miss Brittany's here. Happy Friday to you. Miss Trista's here. Good morning. Teresa's here. Hello, hello. And Leah is on her way. Um, Trista says, do I need to mention my awesome breakfast and how much joy it's bringing me? Trista's husband makes her. So, Trista, I need details at this point because every time we ask about this on the show, you talk about your delicious breakfast that your husband makes you. My question is it only Fridays or does he make you breakfast every day? I want details of the whole thing. Brittany said my daughter's first dances today, so that's bringing me joy seeing her so excited about that. I'm so excited. I want pictures as well because I know that she's going to look so cute in her little dress. Oh my goodness. First with your kids are such a bittersweet thing. Such a bittersweet thing. They really are. And I can't wait to see. I'm right with you. I'm so excited. Everybody's saying good morning to each other. We love it. Lynn is here. My friend from Alabama. Good morning, Miss Lynn. Good to see you. Yes, Mario Lopez is back on. So some of you guys might remember that the last time we were talking about 90s Con on the show, Mario Lopez had canceled and the people were mad. Let me tell you something. People and I so let me say this about this. At a con, you're going to get a whole slew of different celebrities, right? 90s Con this year we have the cast of 90210, Saved by the Bell, who Charmed, the movie The Craft, Wilson Phillips, AJ McLean from the Backstreet Boys. We have two of the amazing gymnasts that won the gold medal at the Summer Olympics in the 90s. It's going to be such an incredible show. And that's not even all of them. But the Lawrence brothers, see, I could keep going on. But anyway, if I had going to one of these things is not cheap, okay? But if I had to like just only saw one person in a lineup that I liked, no way would I buy tickets to the event because it's a lot. It's a lot of energy, it's a lot of money, it's a lot of planning, it's a lot. Okay. So you cannot base your entire trip on one celebrity. Okay, you just can't do it. But so many people were mad. We had Nev Campbell cancel first, followed by Mario Lopez, followed by Scott Wolf. Well, when Scott Wolf canceled, because now we're on 3 people that canceled, people were getting riled up. People were getting riled up in the comments because nobody can seem to act right on social media. And so they're acting up in the comments, but then they announced that Mario was back on and the people were happy again. So that's a long way to say that. Mario Lopez hosts a game show too. I think you were telling me about that, but you're going to have to remind me which, or somebody, I think it was you though, but somebody was telling me about a game show that he hosts, but I need to find out which one that is. But I'm excited to see all of them. So far, we are doing the photo op with, or actually, my husband and my little ones are doing the photo op with Matthew Lillard and the Scooby-Doo Mystery Machine on Friday. We're going to talk to Lia about how excited she is about that. Saturday, I will be doing my husband and I are doing the photo op with the cast of 90210. That includes Tori Spelling, Jenny Garth, Ian Ziering, Jason Priestley, Brian Austin Green, and Gabrielle Carteris. So excited about that, you guys. You know how I feel about my 90210. And I just rewatched it for the 9 billionth time. I'm sure it's not that much, but it's close. And then Sunday, my older 2 girls, Nina and Margine, they are doing the photo op with Matthew Lillard and Skeet Ulrich from Scream. So they're excited about that. Nina is getting so much with Matthew Lillard. He's like top of her list. She's very excited. So we're excited. That's right. Lynn reminded me. You told me Jaleel hosts one. I'm so excited to see Jaleel White as well. You guys remember he played Steve Urkel in Family Matters? So excited. So excited. There are so many things that are bringing me joy today, and I'm so excited to hear about the things that are bringing you joy. Before we go to break and then welcome Lia on, let me give you a heads up as to what our Joyversation question is so you can chime in on the break. I'm thrilled to have a Joyversation with you every time we have an episode now. This little segment has been fun for me. Let me know if you guys have been enjoying it as well. Basically, it's Joyversation is joy meets conversation. It's a conversation starter with all of you guys to get to know you better, and you can get to know me better as well in the process. Today's character. Today's question. This is what I get for reading and talking 2 different things. What cartoon character would you like to meet in real life? If you could meet any cartoon character, if the cartoon character became real life, which cartoon character would you want to meet? I don't know. I have to think about it on break as well. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to go to a quick break. While we're on break, comment down below which cartoon character would you like to meet in real life? And we will be right back with my daughter, Lia Dugas, right after this.
Breakthroughs are about more than you might think. They're about discovering who you are, digging deep, reaching to the core of your soul. They're about healing yourself, understanding your beliefs, creating a ripple effect. And it's not just those initial moments that matter. It's about using them to bring more joy into our own lives and the lives of others. It's about having fun, letting loose, enjoying every moment life has to offer. It's about finding a safe space. It's about creating connection. Join us each and every day for exclusive programming, special special events, and a community to call home, where we invite you to explore, change the way you look at and live your life, and go beyond the breakthrough. So we ask you, are you ready? We'll see you online at thebreakthroughshow.com.
Welcome back to Project Joy Live, and welcome back to the show. My beautiful co-host Lia Dugas is here. Woo!
Hi.
Hi, good morning.
Good morning.
How are you today?
Good.
Good. What is something that's bringing you joy today that you can share with the people?
By the way, the thing that says on there, I was gonna say Bluey.
Oh, okay. I was going to ask you about that in a minute. Okay, hang on. What's bringing you joy first, and then we'll get to the question.
That I'm on the show.
Yes, we love that. We love that. So good. Okay, so we'll get to the question here. What cartoon character would you like to meet in real life? You just gave it away. You said Bluey. Show everybody your shirt. Bluey, there he is. Okay, why would you want to meet him in real life? Or she? Why would you want to meet her in real life?
Because she's my favorite show. That's
Because
what
it's
the
your favorite
show's
show?
called, so.
Okay, if you were friends with Bluey, what would you guys do like for fun, do you think?
I don't know.
You don't know. You're just gonna think about it. You know what used to bring me? What?
Just
Go ahead and say.
Just hanging out, playing a board game.
Just hanging out. Yeah. You know what used to bring me a lot of joy? My grandfather used to tell me, your Poppy, that unfortunately Leah didn't get to meet before he passed away, but he used to tell me a story before bed that about that he would take me to the playground at the beach, and that all of my favorite Sesame Street characters would be there. um Big Bird and Snuffleupagus and Cookie Monster and even Oscar the Grouch and all his grouchiness. And they would all be there at the park at the beach. And I used to close my eyes as he was telling this story, and I would imagine it, Leah, that he would tell me about, and that Big Bird would come and push me on the swings, and I would go down the slide, and Snuffleupagus would be there at the bottom to catch me. And that was my favorite bedtime story that my grandpa used to tell me, about all of the Sesame Street characters. So even though they didn't start out as cartoons, Sesame Street characters are puppets. But I that's who I would love to. I think I would love to meet all the Sesame Street characters. Is what I would pick. And I'm going with that answer because they have been made into cartoons. So that's what I would pick. Let's see who everybody else has mentioned, okay? Trista said, I want to take a confidence seminar with a panel made up of Jessica Rabbit, Roadrunner, and Bugs Bunny. I love this so much. And you know what I was talking about the other day was the movie Who Framed Roger Rabbit. And I used to love that movie. Do you remember when you were little?
What? You paused for a second.
Who Framed Roger Rabbit? Do you remember seeing that movie?
No, but I do love Bugs Bunny.
We need to see. I know we have that one, so we're gonna have to see, because I think I played it a long time ago, but you might have been too little to remember it. Miss Lynn is saying what's bringing her joy is she has a big birthday in less than a week, and Thomas is turning 31. Yay! Happy birthday! So exciting. There it is, Bluey. You gotta love Bluey, Teresa said. And Trista said she agrees that you being on Project Joy Live always brings her joy. Isn't that nice? Brittany said she would like to meet Alice in Wonderland, I'm assuming, but also Beauty from Beauty and the Beast, and also Bugs Bunny. Those are good choices.
Is Bugs Bunny from Space Jam?
Yes, you would know Bugs Bunny from Space Jam.
I watched Space
Us
Jam.
old people know Bugs Bunny from way before Space Jam. We know Bugs Bunny when it was just Bugs Bunny. All right, how about Grover? Yes, Grover was always there too, Teresa. Alice and Beauty would have some stories. I agree. I agree. So that was a super fun question this morning, I think. And so I hope you guys enjoyed our joy versation question. Um, I want to talk about this thing that has been bringing you a lot of joy lately, Leah. Do you want to tell everybody what you've been working on?
A movie.
A movie. I'm so excited about that. Where did you get the idea that you'd like to do a movie?
I don't know. I always try to make books, but I couldn't do them. So I'm now trying to make a movie.
Hmm. Okay, so that you are a very creative person. You guys, Leah's always trying to come up with something else to do. She's ready to make, like, she wants to make a merch store. She wants to write a book. She's working on the movie. She's always got we're not shocked, are we, friends? We're not. um but so tell everybody, what would you like to tell people about your movie starting out?
So
She has notes, you guys.
my movie is called Fire and Water Dogs.
Fire and Water Dogs is the name of the
Part
movie. Okay.
1, The Wars. So.
Part 1, The Wars. So you haven't even started this movie yet, like making the actual movie part, and you already know that there's going to be more than one part, right?
Yeah, I already pictured every part in my head.
That's very exciting. Okay, so part 1, The Wars. The Wars makes me nervous though. Like, is there going to be a lot of fighting in it?
No. Only one part they're gonna fight.
Oh, okay. Okay. All right.
Fully fighting.
All right. What else should we know about it?
It is called about a fire and water dog and a bunny.
A fire dog, a water dog, and a bunny. Now, are these dogs, are they specific kinds of dogs, or are they like a firefighter dog? Like, what do you mean by fire dog and water dog?
That's their powers, but but they have actual names. Fun Bun also has an actual name.
Say that one more time. You froze for me. Say that one more time. You froze for me.
Okay, so it's that fire and water dog have powers, and each Fun Bun, fire dog, and water dog, that's not their actual names.
Oh, okay.
So Fun Bun's actual name is Junior.
Okay.
Fire Dog's actual name is Ben Flame.
Ben Flame. Okay. I like it. That's very creative.
Is Bella. I forgot her last name, but it was Bella. For her
Bella. Name. Okay. So we have, and what'd you say the bunny's name was? Junior?
Yeah.
Nice. Okay.
But most people call him Fun Bun.
Fun Bun. Okay. That's interesting as well. Okay. So let's get into the specifics here. What things are you having to learn in order to make your movie?
What do you mean by that?
Like, so we had a discussion. So Leah came to me, you guys, and she said she wanted to make a movie. And very much like someone else that you may or may not know, she just likes to take an idea and charge ahead recklessly. we know about that. And so what we like to do when Leah has a new idea is go, okay, let's break this down. What things do we need to learn in order for you to make a movie? Do you remember me giving you some videos to watch about how to do a certain thing?
Yeah, of how to storyboard.
How to make a storyboard. That's right. Because I also had to make a storyboard when I made my film, The Friendship Paradox, which y'all are going to see coming up here, the trailer here shortly. But I had to do a storyboard for that as well. And if you've never done a storyboard before, that can be a challenging thing to do, right?
Yeah.
Right. So we're learning about how to make a storyboard. And then do you remember the other thing that we talked about having to get done?
What?
What is the thing where the characters read the words from?
A script.
A script. We had to
I
learn
already
about writing
finished
a
all my
script.
scripts.
Yes. So we were working on the script, the storyboard, and then you have been learning about ChatGPT to help you put your ideas in order and get some images for your storyboard that would help you bring it to life later, right?
Yeah, I did that on your computer.
Right. Right. So are you going to plan on your movie being like a cartoon with animations, or are you wanting
3D?
3D animation?
Like kind of like Inside Out, like
I got you. Yeah.
3D, but it's like not like real, kind of.
Yeah, that makes sense. That makes sense for sure. Miss Tracy's joining us this morning. Good morning, Miss Tracy. Good to see you here today. And both Teresa and Brittany are very excited to hear about your movie today. So we're working on getting everything put together and then making some decisions about how the movie's going to come out. And then eventually you will need to find people to play the characters, right?
Yes.
Right. So that'll be pretty cool. And what we'll probably be able to do is send people the script, and then they will be able to record their character and send it back to you so you can put it over the movie. So what are you looking for from people? What kind of characters do you think you're going to need people to play?
I need all of them so far. So I need Fire Dog. I need
Okay.
Fire Dog, Water
Yep.
Dog, Fun Bun, and John the Bird.
John the who?
John the Bird.
Oh, the bird. I thought you said the bear. I was like, that bear is going to eat those dogs. That's going to be scary. This movie has turned a corner really fast, you guys. So do you want people to play the characters who have had experience acting before, or if they're new to acting, could they apply to be a character too?
Either way, I just want people to play whoever they want to play.
Okay. So the 4 characters, are there any background characters that you're going to need as well?
Well, John is technically a background character.
Oh, okay. John the Bird.
He's Fun Bun's friend.
Okay.
So, and John sounds like a parrot, like when they copy you.
Ah!
Yeah, they sound like that. They sound like that. Mom, you could play
I could play the parrot, guys. I could do it.
No, he sounds like that, but he doesn't actually copy people. He just talks like that.
Oh. So I can't make bird noises? How come I can't make bird noise? I'm very disappointed now. I just want to make bird noises.
Fun Bun can't speak bird.
Well, he could, you could do like how some other movies portray animals talking, where like if it's a lion, they might say a line and then they might go at the end or something. Like he could be like you say something. He copies people, you said, right?
No.
I thought you said he copies people.
I said like how parrots copy people. He sounds like that. Like he sounds like what they're
right. Okay, so you say, I'm going to practice my parrot. You say something.
No, because
I'm going to give you an idea.
He only copies mean people.
Okay, well, say something, but don't say something mean because I'll cry on air.
Hi.
No, okay. You say, I went to the store.
I went to the store.
And then the parrot would say, I went to the store. So see how it's see how he's talking but also still sounds like a parrot at the end. You're not amused with me anymore. That's fine.
But we need someone that's really talented for John because he needs to sound like that.
Okay.
But at the end, he needs to sound like a real bird.
Guys, basically what she's saying is I'm not talented enough to play the parrot. I'm literally
because the
gonna
parrot
cry
is a
on air
bird.
today.
The parrot is a boy.
Okay, I could say we're going to the store. See, I could totally pull it.
And so Funbon and Water Dog are both girls, and John the bird and Fire Dog are both boys. So 2 boys, 2 girls.
Oh, okay. All right. So that's interesting then. All right. So if you have an interest in playing one of these characters and trying out for Leah's movie, you can send us an email, jessica@thebreakthroughshow.com. And we're going to continue to be putting this together. We will update you next time Leah comes on the show. But if you would like to try out to have, I'm just keep laughing now, to have a part in Leah's movie, tell everybody the name again.
Fire and Water Dogs, Part 1, The Wars.
Fire and Water Dog, Part 1, The Wars. Coming soon.
No, it's not dog, it's dogs.
Dogs, yeah.
I heard you say dog.
I just want to be the parrot, guys. That's all I can think about. I don't know nothing about the dogs. I just want to play the parrot. And if I don't get the part, I'm going to be very sad. I'm going to be very sad.
Well, if I find someone better, then...
My heart is breaking live on air today, you guys. Okay.
It's okay.
Anything else you would like to tell the people about the movie before we go to break?
No.
No? Okay. All right. So, Fire and Water Dogs, Part 1, The War. Coming soon. If you want to try out for Leah's movie, email me, jessica@thebreakthroughshow.com. And we'll be right back after this. Don't go anywhere.
Caldwell Williams, on April 4th, I was 90 years old, grandson of slaves. My parents are first generation free. A long time ago, I embraced the definition of love. Love is the experience of well-being. And a friend is one who mutually shares that experience of well-being with you, which opens up almost infinite creative possibilities.
We're told as children to go make friends, but what did that look like? And how has it changed over time? Friendship is one of life's greatest gifts, and sometimes one of its greatest challenges.
Someone who is there to support you, someone who is willing to go through the ups and downs of life with you.
Connection, but also the opportunity for learning and deeper connection.
If I don't talk to that person for 2 months, we pick up the phone like we've never stopped talking. To me, that is what a friend is.
Friend to me is someone I can share my joys, also the struggles I have.
Friend means somebody that you can talk to and that you can trust.
So a friend to me is actually someone really, really close, an inner circle person.
And I think it's an important discussion to pass on to other generations so they don't get caught being lonely at the end because they haven't thought about friends in different ways.
This is the Friendship Paradox, a raw and real exploration of connection. Through 26 voices across miles and time zones, we reflect on the friendships that shape us, challenge us, and teach us who we truly are.
I need your shoulder.
What does it mean to be a friend? How do we navigate connection in a world that's constantly changing? And what can we learn about friendship by looking within? This isn't just a film about friendship, it's a call to reflect on the relationships we've built, the ones we've lost, and the sacred connection we have with ourselves. What does friendship mean to you?
Welcome back to Project Joy Live. What does friendship mean to you? That is the question. You can head over to thefriendshipparadox.com, which is my film, and you can watch that movie. You can also donate. You can leave a review, all of that fun stuff. So I would love for you to do that if you haven't seen the film yet. We have more to come with that later this year, so definitely be on the lookout for that. And that's exactly right, Brittany. It'd be your own kids. It's your own kids that are leaving you out. It's what it is. We've been here with my beautiful co-host today, Miss Lia Dugas. I'm so excited to have you back on the show today, Lia.
I'm excited too.
It's so nice to have you here. We have to do birthdays. Are you ready? Let's do it.
Happy birthday to you.
All right. We always have birthdays to celebrate. If you guys have any birthdays that you would like us to celebrate on the show today, please comment down below. In the world of celebrity, actor Gary Oldman, who's an incredible actor, 67 years old today. Happy birthday, Gary Oldman. Actor Matthew Broderick, 63 years old today. Happy Ferris Bueller himself, you guys. Happy birthday, Matthew Broderick. Johann Sebastian Bach, who passed away in 1750. That was a long time ago, Leah. 1750. That was a long time ago. But he had a birthday today. Happy birthday. And I see his name pop up often in the world of coaching and personal development, business development. Grant Cardone is 67 years old today. And yesterday, one of my dearest childhood friends, Kalina Gray, had a birthday. So I want to give her a big birthday shout out as well. And I know that Lynn said Thomas has a birthday coming up as well. So I don't know how, I don't remember off the top of my head how close it is to now, but we're going to go ahead and include him today. And then if it happens to fall on another day that we're live, we'll say it again, because nobody can ever have too much birthday cake. Do you agree? Yes. See, we agree. All right, Leah, do you have anybody that you have to say happy birthday to today?
I don't know whose birthday it is.
No birthdays to share. All right. So we're going to do this birthday song. And then when we come back, you're going to tell people about the national days today as well, right? Okay. All right. Let's get our birthday song on. Here we go. Happy birthday to you.
Happy birthday to you.
Happy birthday, dear Gary Oldman, Matthew Broderick, Johann Sebastian Bach, Grant Cardone, and Kalina Gray, and Thomas. Happy birthday to you. Here we go. Happy birthday to all those that are celebrating today. Make it a celebration for however long and however you like. If you need a note to call out of whatever, just holler at me and I will be happy to issue that to you. It's not going to mean anything, but I will sure try. You're going to tell everybody what the national days are today, Leah. Go ahead.
Okay, so it's National Memory Day.
Oh, I love that. Okay.
It's National Countdown Day.
Oh, I wonder what that means.
It's National French Bread Day.
French Bread Day. I'm here for that. I love bread.
National California Strawberry Day. National, I don't know what that says. National Single Parent Day.
Oh, no, we love that. Celebrating the single parents every day. Yes, go ahead.
And there's nothing else I can read.
Nothing. Okay. Well, that's a good start. Count. Isn't that funny, Teresa? 3, 2. What? You know why it's National Countdown Day? Thank you, Teresa, because it was just not in my brain. Because today is March 21st, so the date is spelled out 3, 2, 1. That's why it's National Countdown Day. Very interesting, Leah. Thank you for bringing those National Day facts to us. It's a good thing. All right, let's find out what's happening on the network the rest of the week. Here we go. All right, always love some Dr. Dre in the morning, guys. Always love it. All right, we have co-working coming up at 9:55 a.m. in the virtual community, which you guys will see our little teaser for that on the way out of the episode today. So definitely visit our virtual community, thebreakthroughshownetwork.com. You can log in the middle or just go straight in to the breakthroughshownetwork.club and you will find all our spaces. Co-working happens in the collaborative co-working space we work together from 10 to 12 today. And then tomorrow we have Soul Saturday Morning Coffee at 9:30 a.m. Eastern Time. We also have a movie matinee coming up at 1 p.m. Eastern Time. We have an all-new episode of Spirit Sessions, A View of the Light coming up on Sunday. Katie Steinley is going to be back to give a spring equinox update. I don't know, is it equinox or equinox? I split off between the two depending on the day. So those will be happening on Sunday. And then I'll be back next week. We've got all new episodes of Project Joy. We have co-working. We have a whole bunch of stuff happening next week, as per usual. Mindful doodling. And then I'll be so excited because we are 1 week out from 90s Con, Leah. What are you getting pumped? Is it becoming real to you yet? Or do you think it's not going to feel real till you get there?
When I get there.
When you get there. Yeah, I don't think that these kids are going to grasp what they're about to experience, but it's going to be fun. Anything else that you want to leave with the audience today, Leah? You've been a fabulous co-host as usual.
I don't know.
Nothing you don't want to say anything going out today?
What is going out?
Like as we're leaving the show, as we're saying goodbye to the people, you just want to say bye, or do you have an inspiring, joyful, uplifting message to share with the people today? Here it comes. This is going to be good, guys. This week.
Bye.
Bye. Sometimes parting is such sweet sorrow, and other times it's the joy. Sometimes we just simply have to say goodbye, and isn't that life? Leah, thank you for joining me today. I love you so much.
I love you too.
All right. I will see you guys later. I'm your host, Jessica Dugas. This is Lia Dugas, and I will be back on Monday with an all-new episode of Project Joy Live. Until that time, I want to remind you that you are the joy. Have a great weekend, everybody. Bye.